Well, as I promised you the other day, is that we're going to do the proper voiceover for the 8-scale radio-controlled stock car. And guest speaker today is Rockin' Ron from Burgess Hill.
Hi everybody. I've got here this week. As John was saying, I ended up in a cloud of steam last time, so we're here now.
Excellent, thank you very much, Ron. Okay, as I explained last time, is that I had to just do a temporary voiceover. You've probably seen the video, but now we can actually tell you what you're viewing at the moment. Okay, well, let's pass it over to Ron now. He'll just tell us exactly when it all started and where it all started as well, because in this particular episode, I'm afraid it's a little bit before when I started. So, unfortunately, you won't see yours truly there, but you'll see Ron. He'll be there in a moment. Anyway, over to you, Ron.
Right, well, the club started in Haywards Heath in West Sussex, hence the name of the Haywards Heath Radio Stock Car Club. And it raced there for, I think it was about 3 years we had a circuit there, and then we lost it. The building changed hands and the new owners didn't want us there. So we then moved to Burgess Hill, and that's where we still are now today.
Oh, let me just point out that all that noise in the background, that sort of scraping noise, that's the track being assembled. We used to race in an oval circuit, and we used to bring the track down in a trailer and a caravan for the race control. Isn't that right, Ron?
Yep, yeah, that's basically it. It's what we classed as a portable track. It wasn't. Some of the clubs had permanent tracks, but Haywards Heath always raced on a permanent portable oval.
Portable oval, yes. Yeah. And all the parts had to be all put in the right place. All the ends were numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and nut and bolted together. And when I used to do it, because there was only 2 of us that had towing hooks on the back of our vehicles, I used to tow the caravan, which used to be kept up in Burgess Hill Station Yard, and Ron used to tow the trailer. I got down there one morning and no sign of Ron. Where was he?
I was on a roundabout halfway down with the trailer A-frame snapped off, which was a bit of a panic.
It wasn't the best of things, was it? I mean, yes, it broke. And
then one of the members was in engineering, so he made a new subframe for it, and we carried on with that for 2 or 3 years. But then we upgraded to a much larger caravan, which everything went in one unit.
That was much better.
Yeah, that was when John came into the scene.
Yeah, that's true. Right, okay, what we're looking at here now are some of the model cars. Now, as I say, they're 8th scale of the real thing, Formula 1 stock cars. And it was a very affordable sport because there was a price limit, I believe, on the engines, because IC engines are quite, you can pay a lot of money for them, but I think we had, what was it, an £80 limit or something, wasn't it?
It was something like that, yeah, and they were 3.5cc engines.
Oh, there's your truly. I recognise those legs anywhere.
Yes. That was fueling up. Actually had a petrol pump built into the pit spots.
Yes, to fuel it up. And just to explain, the fuel was what,
was nitromethanol and castor oil. And in the winter, when it was very cold, a little dab of petrol used to go a long way.
Well, I bet it did.
Used to just liven it up a bit.
Yeah. And of course, with the lubrication was the castor oil, and it used to stink. It was horrible.
Yeah, it's a lost lubrication system they use on those engines. They're 2-strokes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the race order for the day. Looks as though that particular day we had three heats, which would have mean you race 3 heats and a semi-final, and then a final heat.
Yes.
This is scrutineer, and I was the scrutineer in those days. The car had to fit into that box, so you had limited size, and also it was a maximum weight of £8.
Yeah, so there was no sort of cheating or anything like that went on. So you're limited to a maximum of how many pounds?
£8.
£8 maximum weight, and a minimum I think was 6. So you couldn't run super lightweight or anything like that. Steel chassis. Most of them were a small steel box chassis.
Oh, here we go. There's another view of the actual box that it went into. Had to fit in widthwise and lengthwise.
Yes. Then onto the scales, providing the wife didn't want to do any baking that day, you're all right. Then we had a free practice session before racing started in Anger. Now you can see the oval circuit there, all bolted together, all numbered, and it used to start off as a nice oval, but because of collisions with the side of the track and the actual power of these cars, they used to crack you in the ankle if when you were marshalling. It wasn't particularly pleasant, and as I say, we used to end up with a circular circuit and not an oval.
Yeah, well, the actual cars could actually get up to at least 40 mile an hour.
Oh, and
£8 of steel travelling at 40 mile an hour can hurt when it hits you.
Yes, I remember one time I mowed my own son down with it. This is race control, getting ready. See the amber flashing light over on the right hand side? That means there's 2 minutes before the beginning of the race. And the drivers stood on the milk crates on the left hand side. And because we were limited in those days to 27 megahertz for model car racing, we were obviously limited to the amount of cars that we could race at any one time. So how many channels was that, Ron?
There was 6 cars per heat, so you had 6 channels.
Yeah. So race control, you would then be issued with your race colour.
Yeah.
Because all the frequencies were colour coded. It's like if you go up on the downs and used to watch the radio controlled model aircraft back in those days. They used to have colour flags on their aerials, so they knew what frequency everybody was using, so you didn't clash and lose your aircraft. And a similar sort of thing was what could have happened here unless there was some sort of control. We used to have coloured clothes pegs. Now, the amber light showed a 2-minute warning. All cars had to be on circuit during this 2-minute period, ready for the race. And races were a duration of, I believe, 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
5 minutes on a race. And the race was just like the real thing. We raced with different coloured tops.
Yeah, you had from novice up to expert, which was white, yellow, blue, red, and then you had a superstar which carried a star in the middle of the roof.
But these were sort of regional champions, were they not? Or superstars? Yes.
Yeah, they would have been.
But within our own local club, I don't think we had any superstars.
No, we had a couple of chaps get pretty close to it, but never actually earned the star.
Right, now because there's no clutches on these things as such, they couldn't stand still. So we had basically launch control, hold the car and let it go. And you can hear the horn in the background, nice pair of air horns there, and that starts the 5-minute race. Now, it's quite a martial intensive sport, this. It all depends how good the drivers were, wasn't it, Ron?
Yeah, if you've got several novices out there, it could be hard work.
Because they used to end up in either head first into the barrier or into the bit down the middle, by the way, is to stop cars taking a shortcut. Basically, it starts off as a straight line, as you can see, nice and straight. And there you are, Ron. You're down in the bottom right hand side of
down the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah, in the grey boiler suit.
Yeah.
And I must say that we will see you dancing around in amongst the cars in a moment. Whoops.
Yes, that was in the days when we could run around.
Oh. What are you saying, Ron?
We don't run a lot nowadays.
1988. That goes, as I say, it goes back a few years now. But it was good fun. In actual fact, I was going to say, this is where I first met Ron. Originally, sort of socially. I met him before at the electrical wholesalers where he used to work, and that's where I got interested in it. And as I say, that's where our friendship sort of started there onwards, and we've been friends ever since.
Yes, a long time now, John.
Certainly is. As I say, I think the first time I came to watch was when you were over in Haywards Heath, just down from the police station, I believe.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. I used to be in the car park of an insurance company.
Yes. Now, watching the cars going round and round this oval, you probably notice that because we run on various compounds of tyre, it does actually leave a black mark in their car park. And for a long time there was a aerial photograph of Burgess Hill hanging in the library at the Martlets, and it must have been taken on a Monday or a Tuesday after we'd been racing, because you could see this black oval in this car park on the industrial estate in Burgess Hill. If you get good drivers, they should be able to get right the way round without touching the barriers inside or outside.
Or each other.
Or colliding with somebody else.
Yes, you used to have to watch out for some of the white tops. They used to tend to get T-boned at the bottom ends where they'd come straight down.
Yeah, that's very true indeed. Not far off the end of the race now. I shall have a look through some of my... I'll see if I can find the original tapes. I can't find the converted discs of when my son and myself used to come with you as well, but we will dig those out and hopefully bring them to you shortly.
Yeah. Well, I've got some more tapes somewhere, because this video was shot by another... It wasn't a member, it was just a visitor. Actually shot this video for us, for the club, but... So hence we're all in the picture.
Yes. Well, looks like the time's just about creeping up on us there. We do hope you've enjoyed watching what we brought to you. A little bit of nostalgia. And there goes the finishing horn. End of race. And race control then would then work out how many laps you could done and which one then went on to the next heat.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed watching our 8-scale radio control race cars. We'll bring you another one shortly. Cheerio everybody.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.